This is the Down and Dirty Show Daily Drop, your source for daily action motorsports news and headlines. Jim Beaver here, and welcome to the Down and Dirty Show Daily Drop, your daily source for motorsports and action motorsports news and headlines as they happen. We drop in these 3 to 4 times a week, and if you'll give me 3 to 5 minutes a day, I'll keep you informed in the latest that is happening in the world of motorsports. Your headlines for today, Wednesday, July 25th, start with IndyCar. And it's long been rumored that Meyer Shank Racing have been targeting a full-time effort in the Verizon IndyCar Series, taking their very first step towards that at Mid-Ohio this weekend, fielding an entry for Jack Harvey in their home race. Now, we've seen Meyer Shank Racing in the past have a successful Indy 500 programs, but are we going to see more out of them in the future? Maybe a full-time entry in 2019? Only time will tell, but this is a big step in that direction. Also, in IndyCar news, Connor Daly back with Harding Racing for a second event after his Toronto tryout, and a successful finish of 13th. The highest finish for Harding Racing in 2018 so far came there in Toronto with Connor Daly behind the wheel. Gabby Chavez still in the fold. That is his seat. Harding Racing has definitely confirmed that Gabby Chavez is not going anywhere, but they are currently looking to fill a second seat for a second full-time entry in 2019. So Connor Daly, successful tryout in Toronto. We'll see if he can continue the momentum at Mid-Ohio this weekend. And in other IndyCar news, everybody's favorite IndyCar personality, James Hinchcliffe, a.k.a. Hinchtown. Well, Hinchtown got hitched to actress Becky Dalton yesterday, and in typical Hinchcliffe fashion, he made a social media play out of it, which has continued into today. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not going to become the TMZ of motorsports news here, but anytime Hinchtown does something, generally you want to watch and see because he has his own specific flavor he applies to it, and getting engaged, well, Hinch did not disappoint. In Formula One news, breaking news earlier today that the CEO of Ferrari since 2014, Sergio Marchionne, has passed away. Now, Sergio Marchionne, a key figure in the current negotiations for the future of Formula One. He also brought Alfa Romeo back to Formula One, and he's played an integral part in the recent successes of Ferrari, taking them back to the front of the grid. So Sergio Marchionne passes away, definitely leaves a big hole in both Formula One and at Ferrari. In other Formula One news, Formula One race in Miami, the street course in Miami they've been working on, has been shelved until 2020. It was planned to have that event kick off in 2019, but with negotiations taking too long and the steamrolling cost to put on and promote that event, Formula One has made the decision that it is going to be shelved until 2020 at the earliest. So negotiations currently ongoing, but we will not see the Miami Grand Prix in 2019. It will be in 2020. The Silkway Rally is currently underway. You know the Silkway Rally, right? The younger brother to the Dakar Rally, you know, the one that we hardly ever hear about, but it's 10 legs and 6,000 kilometers this year, stretching across both China and Russia. Well, early leaders are the Mini Cooper team, consisting of Yazid Al-Rahi and Nani Roma. So that event going to be wrapping up here later on this week. We'll definitely have full results and coverage here on the Daily Drop of that. And our friends at Hoonigan have once again announced their driver search. Last year it was a female driver search. This year, our friends at Hoonigan, they've opened it up to both men and women. And the easiest way to get involved in the driver search, all you have to do, put together a 60-second video. It's okay to do it on your iPhone. Upload it to YouTube. Go and fill out the form at Hoonigan's website, and you are entered in this contest. It's all social media driven to see who will be the next Hoonigan star. Our good friend Sarah Price, she won it last year. She got to go to the Mount Washington Hill Climb and drive a Fiat up the acclaimed hill climb that was eventually won by Travis Pastrana. But it's the real deal. You want to win? You know what? You just got to put together a 60-second video, go to Hoonigan.com, and you could be the next Hoonigan driver. And wrapping things up, did anybody else last weekend catch John Force winning yet again? 16-time champ. He is now one win away from 150 wins. 149 wins from John Force. He's had one race win in each of the last 31 seasons. Think about that. 1 win in 31 seasons. Each year for 31 years, he's taken at least 1 victory. 1 away from 150, sits at 149, and just a little bit of mathematical statistics for you. Those 149 event wins, that amounts to 1,303 round wins. Wow, you want to talk about the living legend John Force, just a year shy of 60, still dominating in the NHRA. Looking forward to seeing the celebration when John Force finally hits 150 wins. And that was your Daily Drop for Wednesday, July 25th, 2018. Thanks for joining us on the very first ever Daily Drop. For even more, you can check us out at downanddirtyshow.com. It is at JimBeaver15 on all forms of social media, or at Down and Dirty Show on Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to our RSS feed right there on iTunes so you get all the daily drops as well as the Down and Dirty Show. And don't forget to check out our episode from yesterday where we had Lucas Oil winner Ryan Beat and X Games flat track gold medalist Jared Mees. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again tomorrow with another edition of the Daily Drop right here on the Down and Dirty Show Radio Network.